Hey everybody, welcome to the Poorly Drafted.
Yeah, what are we playing today, Pat?
We're playing
Speaking
Doom. We're not talking about anything related to Doom. Martin, continue your story.
I noticed you started the game, and I didn't know if that was by accident.
No, that was on.
That guy was just trying to do his job.
What job do you have as a hole in the heads? Actually, did the hole get in their head when they became zombies?
Oh god, I can't play this game for shit.
Putting on the Master Chief armor. Ah, the Sauron!
Yeah, they...
Chief! It's just Cortana.
Wake me when you need me. It's not at all how Master Chief sounds.
Nice impression. Wake me when you need me. Like he's
what?
fucking...
What do you need?
Like he's a pack-a-day old Jewish woman.
Chief, we need you. It's the Covenant. What? What are they selling?
I'm giving the Covenant their bomb bags.
I need a weapon.
You were playing Doom, not Halo.
I love the feature in this game where you don't have to reload.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Well, and that's the thing with this. Like, Bethesda knows their audience. They know what makes this game fun. They know what people didn't like about other games.
Yeah.
So it's like, you just want a high-octane murder simulator where you're just an awesome badass on a mission.
Go play Halo.
Load into Doom. I also forgot that this game, it does...
Where'd he go?
Hey.
Oh, he's bobbing and weaving. What, did you kill him with that?
No, he jumped off over there.
Oh.
Because now he's throwing his spells at you.
That guy's way dead.
This game just straight doesn't have an ADS feature, right?
Nope.
Okay, I figured.
I don't even know if there... I don't even think there's like a sniper rifle type gun in the game.
Probably not, because those aren't badass and manly.
Yeah. Yeah, all you snipers out there, get your shit together. Be a real man and use a fucking shotgun.
Yeah.
Only
Looking at
real
you,
men use
Bradley
shotguns.
Cooper.
Yeah.
I want that on the back of like my pickup truck.
Real men use shotguns.
Real men use shotguns.
Well, alright, that one's an actual sticker.
Yeah, I was
know
gonna
that.
say that already exists somewhere.
Real men don't use sniper rifles. That's a bit wordy for the back of a pickup, but...
Yeah.
There you go, 25 armor in little capsules.
Well, this guy's not even trying.
Get over here!
He's just fucking with you at this.
Get over here! Hey! Hey!
It's like the greased up deaf guy. Greased up deaf guy. And
Get over
guy.
here!
Yeah,
Never gonna catch me.
there you go.
He's way dead now.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
You know, I have an interesting history with Doom.
Yeah.
I was exposed to Doom at a very young age that I should not have been exposed to Doom with. When I was a kid, my dad had the original game on PC, and he used to just let me watch him play it.
Uh-huh.
And we're talking like, I was like 3 or 4 years old.
Solid.
Like playing the original ass fucking Doom game with the chainsaw and like the blood and gore. It freaked me the fuck out. It was great.
Which, I mean, and then you go back to it now, and it's like...
Yeah, it's nothing.
You shoot him, and he explodes into like
Yeah.
60 red pixels.
But to a 3-year-old in the mid-90s, I was like, oh my god!
This is awesome.
Dad, are you sure I should be watching this? And he's like, don't tell your mom.
Oh my god, have we... okay, that kicks back to memory where somebody, Pat, I think you mentioned, I don't know if it's a subreddit or something, where I'm 14 and this is deep.
Yes!
Yes.
Okay, and then that brought it around to the night we were discussing that, all the Jaden Smith tweets.
Oh, God.
Like, Mark, do you have a list of some of those you could pull up right now? Because I remember...
I'll pull up a buzz.
like, some of them were gold, and other ones just
Absolute
made me want to
gold.
fucking shoot myself. Like,
Because
holy...
you remember thinking that.
Well, it's
Or
not
something similar.
It's, yeah.
Yeah.
Part of that,
My
and part
thing
of it
was-
is, like, how does this human being even fucking function this way?
See, I never necessarily, like, tried to pass off my own, like, stupid-ass thoughts as super deep shit. I was just, like, I was the music lyric guy on Facebook. My aim status was always a music lyric.
No, see, I was definitely the guy who tried to pass off, like, everything I thought as sage wisdom.
See, I had an interesting combination of your two, where I spent a lot of my teens doing, like, shitty writing.
Uh-huh.
So I tried to do the weird combo pack where I would post my, like, sage wisdoms,
Uh-huh.
but I would have it be a character in whatever I was writing. So I was quoting the thing I was writing.
Oh, man, that's pretty bad.
That's
So
really
wait-
bad.
So wait,
pretty
are you
not
saying
good.
are you saying that you wrote stories as like
fuck's going on
metaphors
here?
for your things, or that like you quoted yourself?
I
Like
quoted... So it
like
was,
you
it-
wrote the
like,
story that had the quote, and then you went back and sourced like, oh, look at this quote this guy wrote by Martin Sherman.
Oh, no. Like, I didn't try to pass it off as somebody different. It was just like nobody ever called me on it because nobody ever cared enough.
Uh-huh.
But if they ever did and tried to be like, hey, well, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I could just be like, oh, no, it's just a quote. It's just a quote. Just something I'm writing.
Oh, so you gave yourself an out.
I gave myself an out, which is just the douchiest when you do that. Like, Jesus Christ, young me. If Jaden Smith had a nickel for every time he's cried in the back of an Uber, he would have another pair of Yeezys.
No, I
Is it
don't
something
even have
written
a
by
single
Jaden
pair of
Smith?
Yeezys.
If I had a nickel for every time I've cried in the back of an Uber, I would have another pair of Yeezys.
What the fuck?
So that
What does that even mean?
That was 27.
Why do you cry in the back of an Uber?
Am I missing something here?
Tyler, if you have a problem with it,
Uh-huh.
just stare in the mirror and cry, and you'll be good.
Oh my god.
That's
Jaden.
from 3rd March 2015.
See, that's like some next level shit.
And that's the thing, like, I'm goddamn grateful that I didn't grow up as the offspring of a famous person.
Are you?
Damn grateful that I didn't do that, yeah. Because whatever dumb shit I put on Facebook is gone now. And
Yeah.
nobody screen capped it.
No, that's fair.
Like, Jaden Smith is going to turn 30 someday. And some reporter is going to come up to him and ask him what he thinks mirrors are.
Jaden, what do you think about the eye mirror fiasco?
The ongoing debate of 2015. Like 2035, and he's like, look, I'm just focusing on my music right now. I just want to leave that in the past.
Jaden, no one gives a shit about your music. What about the eye and the ear fiasco? Wait, not the eye and ear. You know what I mean?
The what?
Eye in the ear
The
fiasco?
eye mirror thing. Shut up.
What do you think Will Smith thinks? Does he just go home every like Will Smith is on set shooting like fucking
After Earth 2?
Yeah, exactly.
Will, your son made another stupid tweet again.
Yeah, like he just I imagine he pulls up, you know, and he's in his nice car, gets into his driveway, and does one of those things where he just kind of sits there holding the steering wheel for a little while, takes a deep breath, and just kind of like puts his head down. Really got to mentally prepare himself for walking in there because he knows Jane's going to run right to the front door like, Dad, look what I did while you were gone.
Do you think he's got his car hooked up so that it flashes an alert on the console when his son sends a tweet out and like reads it to him over the stereo?
Do you think Will Smith follows his son on Twitter, or does he use his alt account?
Will Smith definitely has blocked his son. Will Smith is not reading any of those tweets.
Not at all. No chance. How do I think he copes with it, though? I think he just sits there and he goes, all right, Jaden sent a tweet out. Time to count my money. And that makes everything better.
Goes into like a hidden room in his house where he's just got like all the Men in Black memorabilia and all that
And all the
shit.
Fresh Prince gear.
Yeah, all the Fresh Prince stuff.
I like to think he has a recreation of the Fresh Prince house. And like only he knows about it and DJ Jazzy Jeff.
He's just got Alfonso Ribeiro like in a room there, constantly doing the dance.
Let me go home.
Speaking of 90s celebrities, I saw Owen Wilson one time from a distance, and we just stared at each other, then his car drove off.
My sisters and brothers be thankful.
Thanks, Jaden.
I mean, you could just phrase that as we pulled up next to Owen Wilson at a stoplight.
Yeah, the better tweet would be like, oh man, I saw Owen Wilson today. He didn't say hi though.
And it's like, well, no shit, you're not famous. You're just another kid he saw.
Who's that kid staring at me?
Wow.
Owen
Wow.
Wilson went home and sent a tweet out that day like, so I was at this stoplight and some kid was just staring me down the whole time. No idea who he was. Wow.
It makes me sad that we can't get a good live-action Scooby-Doo movie.
Is there such a thing?
A good live-action Scooby-Doo movie?
How would you do it? Yeah, how would you do a live-action Scooby-Doo movie right?
I mean, I wouldn't think it would be that
Have you
hard.
seen any movie where they tried to make the dog talk in live action? It fucking sucks.
Well, I have seen Snow Dogs with that one scene.
Oh my god. I forgot that was a movie.
And they advertised it based on, like, oh yeah, the dogs talk. It's a fucking dream sequence.
Did they advertise it based on the fact that the dogs talk?
I remember
Yeah,
that
it
being
was-
prominent.
Oh yeah. Like, they used that bit, and then you find out that that's the only time they talk. Was in, like, some... like Kangaroo Jack. Kangaroo Jack had that, too.
Kangaroo Jack.
Which, like, Kangaroo Jack is a fine movie, but they advertised it...
Who the
based
fuck was
on-
the main dude in that one? Because I want to say it's Jason Bateman, but I'm pretty sure it's not Jason Bateman.
Hey everybody, welcome to ActorCast. Today we talk about random early 2000s
Well, you started bringing
actors.
you started bringing all this shit up from the late '90s, early 2000s, and now my brain's in nostalgia mode, and I can't help it.
Whoops, I tried going to kangaroo.jack.
What the fuck is that? A website?
No, I got an error. Whoops, that's also not what I
The only
wanted to do.
reason Kangaroo Jack sticks out in my brain, like I remember it at all, is because I had a friend who he had Kangaroo Jack on DVD, and I remember that I would come over. He's like, "Hey, you want to see something cool?" I'm like, "Okay, sure."
And he whips out his copy of Kangaroo Jack.
Well, hold on. No, he whips out his copy of Kangaroo Jack and then immediately fast forwards. Now, mind you, we're like fucking 9 at the time.
Oh.
He fast forwards to one part in the movie where the dude grabs a girl's boob
Yeah.
by in the movie it's by complete accident. It's not supposed to be sexual whatsoever.
Well, no,
but we're 9 and we're seeing he grabbed a boob. Oh my god.
God, I love this fucking game.
But to answer your question, Tyler, the main guy in there is Jerry O'Connell.
Does he look like Jason Bateman?
Slightly. He
Yeah.
looks like he could be Jason Bateman's stunt double.
He looks like if you took Jason Bateman and Charlie Sheen and distilled them into a single person.
With a little dash of Pierce Brosnan. Do you think that's a career? You look close enough to a guy that people hire you for the knockoff movie they make?
Oh,
Ask-
dude,
ask-
absolutely.
I was gonna say, ask Donald Glover.
Oh.
Nah, that Donald Glover's fantastic.
Yeah.
Before the movie even comes out, too. You're calling your shots.
Hey man, I'm just saying.
It's not even low-hanging fruit, too. Donald Glover is the only part that people have hope for the movie.
I'm not saying Donald Glover will be bad. I'm sure he's gonna knock it out of the park as fucking Lando, but call it like I see it.
Good for you, Jerry O'Connell. I hope you're still getting royalty checks off of Kangaroo Jack.
I think every month he just gets a check for 22 cents from Kangaroo Jack.
And he's like, this is how I live my life. Of Kangaroo Jack.
Ryan, what's another Jaden Smith tweet?
Let's see. Home is any place that has a bed, TV, and you.
Oh, that's surprisingly wholesome.
You know what? That one's not that bad.
Immediately before it, on the timeline, that moment when peeing feels so good you start crying.
What?
Same, bro.
Hold on.
That was a tweet he thought the world needed to hear.
Wait. When peeing feels so good, you start crying.
Yep.
So I'm imagining Jaden Smith is, he's out to dinner with Will and his family. Willow and the wife are there too.
Yeah, Willow, and Jaden.
Yeah, they're all there, and Jaden excuses himself to go to the Olive Garden bathroom. And then he just starts weeping into the urinal.
And do you think he does the sloppy cry too?
Oh, it is absolutely not pretty, or not pretty,
Not pretty.
right? Yeah.
I like to know that they go to Olive Garden just like the rest of us.
Yeah. Celebrities, they're just like us.
They want those breadsticks, dude.
Well, the Chili's was full, so.
No.
You know,
What you up to, buddy?
I was thinking here, I was like, you know what, something's missing from this game. I got the demons, I'm shooting things. What am I missing? It was Satan. Satan's
But he
always
was
missing.
within you the whole time.
And next time on the Poorly Drafted,